Yo, what's going on YouTube? Dirty Day and Gaming coming back with another Rise of Kingdoms video. And today we have first looks at the next leadership commander that is coming to Rise of Kingdoms. You heard that right. We are getting our next leadership commander. He is going to be our newest Garrison commander. And this is going to be first look. I literally just got a message from my buddy Ray like 2 minutes ago. And I was like, babe, hold on. I got to go make a video. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Okay, so leadership, garrison, and attack. Interesting. I don't think we've ever had that before. Corvinus Matthias the First. The kingdom's prosperity is not the privilege of a few. I don't know who this guy is. I don't know what he's about. If you guys know what he's about, leave a little bit of history facts in the comments down below. Let's get into his skills. Let others make war. Target type AoE, rage requirement 1000, deals direct damage up to 5 nearby enemy troops of a damage factor of 2400. If this commander is one of your city's garrison commanders, your garrison takes 10% less damage for the next 3 seconds. That is not a good sign right off the bat there, guys. That's giving me Lapu Lapu vibes. All right, let's look at the rest of his kit. This commander's troop gains 15% attack, 15% defense, and 10% health. If their troop contains at least 3 different unit types, it deals up to 10% more counterattack damage. Okay, I mean, I guess 40% worth of stats, and then I guess you can say 50 with the counterattack damage is pretty good. Biblioteca Corvininiana. Damn it, I messed that up. All right, if this commander is a garrison commander, whenever their garrison reaches 70% rage, it takes 25% less skill damage for the next 4 seconds. If they are garrisoning your city, the garrison also gains a damage absorbing mighty shield for 4 seconds, damage factor of 800. So I'm not super thrilled with that third skill that we're seeing, as it takes 25% less skill damage. It's just, we have smite damage rallies, we have combo damage rallies. Skill damage is not as all over the place as it used to be. So I mean, even in a troop composition, you're not having as much skill damage marches as you did even a year ago. So I'm not in love with this third skill, and this is really kind of starting to tail off for me in terms of his viability. This is definitely looking as kind of that play with Lapu Lapu, but let's continue. Shield of Hungary. Okay, so I guess that explains where he's from. This commander is one of your city's garrison commanders. Your garrison deals 5% more damage. Whenever your garrison is hit with a basic attack, has a 15% chance to cast the Let Others Make War skill with a cooldown of 15 seconds. And that is his primary skill. So you would blast off another 2400 damage in a I guess circular AoE, 5 nearby enemy troops. We see this with QSH. I believe Eleanor has something in that realm of similar verbiage. So I don't know if it's necessarily a circle, but it is going to be for the troops that are around your city. And then the expertise, Matthias the Just. So this is going to be an enhancement of one of his skills. If this commander is one of your city's garrison commanders, your garrison deals 10% more damage, and whenever your garrison is hit with a basic attack, has a 20% chance to cast Let Others Make War skills. So if you couldn't tell by the tone of my voice as we were kind of going through these skills, not the most impressive in terms of, I think, what we were searching for the next leadership commander. I mean, last year when we kind of got this solo leadership release, we got it in the form of Philip, which was amazing. And obviously we are kind of due for a new leadership garrison commander who's not city based, like we got with Lapu Lapu. So I guess the good thing in this is that the meta is not going to take a massive swing and shift just yet. We have some time on that from what it seems. But Matthias is definitely going to look pretty much just like a nice addition to your Lapu Lapu. And I guess just for some context sake, we can go in and just look at the attack tree, because I do think that that's very nice. We can go in and look at the attack tree. I do also think the attack tree is very powerful, which is why they kind of stopped giving us the attack tree a little bit. Some good skills here like effortless, dealing more damage, which this can stack. More normal damage, and then I think that's really all you want. You don't really want fight to the death. I mean, I guess you could do that. You're getting a little bit more counterattack damage, rage for whenever you're using a basic attack, and then gaining attack based on your commander's star level. This is usually about the lengths that you would go on the attack tree. We can go ahead and take a look at Liu Che, who also has the attack tree, and it's the same. And I guess I don't have this, but yeah. A little underwhelming for a new commander release, but I guess this is a good thing for us medium spenders and free to play, as this is probably a guy that we are most likely going to be able to skip over. So yeah, I mean, nothing too crazy to talk about and harp on about this guy's skill set. It's usable. Is it going to be usable in the meta of KVK, Ark of Osiris, and things like that? I don't think so. It's just going to make your city a little bit more protected, a little bit more damage output than Heraclius, and yeah, I mean, we will have to see. 2400 damage is pretty good, but you're not getting kind of all the other bells and whistles that I think you get with Heraclius. So at first glance, a little underwhelming in my opinion. Could be different when we get the tests, but we'll see. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit that like button, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Love y'all. Later. Peace.